Welcome back to the lab, everyone. I'm Professor Puppy, and today we are putting on our protective goggles to look at something that sits on almost every bathroom counter in the world. Skin cream. Whether it's a tiny $5 tin or a luxury glass jar costing hundreds, the marketing is always the same. They promise miracles, youthful glows, and deep cellular repair. But if you strip away the fancy gold lettering and the celebrity endorsements, what is actually left inside the bottle? Is it magic? Or is it just really clever chemistry? To understand skin cream, we first have to understand the wall it's trying to fix. Your skin. Think of your skin as a brick wall. The cells are the bricks, and the lipids, the natural oils, are the mortar holding them together. When that mortar gets dry or cracked, the water inside your body escapes, and irritants from the outside get in. That's when things get itchy, dry, and dull. Today, we are going to deconstruct the secret recipe of the modern moisturizer. We'll look at how scientists mix things that shouldn't stay together, how they trap water inside your face, and the truth about those exotic ingredients at the bottom of the label. Let's get to work. If you've ever tried to mix salad oil and water in a jar, you know what happens. No matter how hard you shake it, they eventually separate. Water stays at the bottom, and oil floats to the top. This is a problem for skin cream, because your skin needs both. It needs water for hydration and oil for protection. So, how do chemists get them to stay in a smooth, white cream that doesn't separate on the shelf? The answer is the first secret ingredient, the emulsifier. Think of an emulsifier as a double-sided molecule. One end loves water, and the other end loves oil. When the chemist adds an emulsifier like cetyaryl alcohol or glyceryl stearate, it holds onto the water with one hand and the oil with the other. This creates an emulsion. When you look at a skin cream under a microscope, it's not just a liquid. It's actually millions of tiny oil droplets suspended in water, or vice versa. This is why most creams are white. The light hits all those tiny suspended droplets and scatters, creating that opaque, milky look. Without the emulsifier, your expensive face cream would just be a greasy puddle of water and oil. Now that we have our base, let's talk about the 3 magic ingredients that actually do the work. In the lab, we categorize these as humectants, emollients, and occlusives. The humectants, the water magnets. First up are the humectants. These are ingredients like glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and urea. If your skin was a dry garden, these would be the rain. Humectants are hygroscopic, meaning they literally pull water out of the air and out of the deeper layers of your skin and hold it on the surface. The emollients, the gap fillers. Next, we have emollients. These are the oils and fats, things like squalane, ceramides, or jojoba oil. Remember that brick wall we talked about earlier? Sometimes the mortar between the bricks has tiny cracks. Emollients act like caulk. They slide into those microscopic gaps between your skin cells, smoothing out the surface. This is why your skin feels silky immediately after applying cream. It's not that your skin is magically healed in seconds. It's that the gaps have been temporarily filled with smooth oil. The occlusives, the shield. Finally, and most importantly, we have the occlusives. These are heavy hitters like petrolatum, Vaseline, Dimethicone, or beeswax. Their job isn't to add water, it's to stop it from leaving. They create a physical barrier, a biological lid over your skin. Without an occlusive, the water that the humectants pulled to the surface would just evaporate into the air within minutes. If those 3 ingredients do all the work, why is the ingredient list on your bottle 50 items long? This is what we in the industry call fairy dusting. Brands often add tiny amounts of exotic ingredients, like gold flakes, rare orchid extracts, or caviar, just so they can put them on the front of the box. Usually, these ingredients are present in such small concentrations that they don't actually change your skin. They are there for the story, not the science. However, there is one group of ingredients that must be there, even if people are afraid of them: preservatives. Because skin cream contains water and is often kept in a warm, damp bathroom, it is a paradise for bacteria and mold. Every time you dip your finger into a jar, you are introducing thousands of microbes. Without preservatives like phenoxyethanol or parabens, your skin cream would turn into a petri dish of bacteria within days. They are the security guards of the formula, keeping it safe for your face. So, what have we learned today in the lab? We've learned that whether you spend $10 or $200, the core of every skin cream is roughly the same. A clever mix of water, oil, an emulsifier to keep them together, and a shield to lock it all in. You aren't paying for magic. You are paying for chemistry. Next time you go shopping for skincare, don't look at the beautiful models or the fancy names. Flip the bottle over. Look for the glycerin, look for the ceramides, and look for the occlusives. Your skin doesn't care about the brand, it only cares about the molecules. I hope this lab report helped you see through the marketing and understand the fascinating science behind your daily routine. If you enjoyed this lesson, make sure to join the pack by hitting that subscribe button. We have plenty more investigations coming up. I'm Professor Puppy, and class is officially dismissed. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next lesson.